love that stripped mood, just the strumming and the high-pitched vocals.
The Muse has been the neighborhood I grew up in from, as a child to teenage years. And it is the strangest little tiny blip on the radar in Cincinnati, Ohio. And there are so many characters and scenarios that have just inspired me. And so, yeah, that song, a piece of the neighborhood, just a small piece.
Okay, I always wonder that too, how the neighborhood or the scenery affects the music you make. And I was reading that you were from Cincinnati. Moth is another one that stood out to me. It kind of, I don't know if you travel or anything, but that almost puts me out west, like in Utah mentally.
Oh, interesting.
It's very Smashing Pumpkins, very Radiohead. Like I'm wondering what you listen to.
Okay, well, I love Smashing Pumpkins. I would say one of my number one influences is absolutely Radiohead.
Okay.
I always tell people if they ask me, I'm like, well, my top three, I guess, are Radiohead, Nirvana, and the Beatles. As corny as that may sound, it's just the truth.
The Inevitable Decay. I don't know if films inspire you or if you go there with your mind when you're producing these tracks, but that's another beautiful one. It's genius.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Often, 90% of the time, inspired by people. Every song, it's basically just an audio journal, and whatever comes from that comes from that, and it's often very personal, a little too personal, and that's that. So I don't really sit back and think like, visually, what is this? And maybe I should. I should try that.
I just love picking people's brains. Some
I
people
love
do.
that.
Some people overanalyze and write and rewrite and overthink themselves, and some people don't at all. And I think both is beautiful. Is that yourself in the background singing?
Oh yeah, it's all me. Just every instrument you hear and every voice.
I like when artists can socially observe in a way that seems like an inside joke to people that actually pay attention to the lyric. Like the ooze before you say, until we built it up high on the pillar of shame. It,
Mhm.
it could be on the radio in the 90s. It's just really well done.
Well, thank you. I totally appreciate that. Yeah, that song specifically, I kind of, because I listen to my music all the time. It's kind of ridiculous, but I do. And Pillar of Shame. So that song I remember specifically was written during 2020 when all that nonsense was happening. And it was inspired by hearing from a news report of some sort. Basically, they tell people like that'll go in the Pillar of Shame. It's like a cultural thing that no one wants to be part of the Pillar of Shame. So that just sort of inspired me because the whole nonsense of 2020, I was glued to the TV and watching and absorbing. And
I mean, I can definitely envision a whole bunch of news clips or different footages, and then that just being the music video for that because it's really well done.
absolutely, thank you. I appreciate that so much.
A lot of us can relate to the wanting to get out of here, so especially at that time. The roller coaster on that album, what is that from?
The roller coaster is from a small Amusement park. Oh, I don't know.
Cedar Point?
Half or no, 45-ish minutes from me. It's called Stricker's Grove, and it is just an old-fashioned amusement park.
Okay.
And I was driving by it one day, and I was just like, clip with my phone, and that was that.
Boredom is the devil. I mean, I'm instantly agreeing with you when you're referencing how good that movie was and like you almost had me. What inspired that? Were you singing about anything specifically?
I think what the general inspiration for that song is just that if we sit around with not much going on, then our bored minds may lead us down roads we probably shouldn't go down sometimes, I think. I
Yeah.
think that's what it is.
Seems so crappy. What's made in Hollywood? Ask Isaac Cappy. That movie's so good. You almost had me. I can't swallow another glass of bullshit cooked up in a boardroom tested on the brainwashed tongues out. Boredom is the devil. Boredom is the devil. Boredom is
Do you listen to Mars Volta at all?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, just because credit where credit is due kind of hit me that way. It's a little bit Mars Volta, it's a little bit Strokes. If if there was like a studio exec somewhere, that would be a great song to show them like your capabilities because it's wow.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Does improv ever play a role in making or when you're sitting down to produce?
Mm, good question. I think it all starts with improv, really. I mean, sometimes I'll sit down with a guitar and like write a song, but often I just pull it out of thin air and it all is improv until I'm like, okay, this is done. I spend so much time on lyrics, so much. I want them to really make sense and be poetic, and I like there to be like double entendres all the time and stuff. I love that.
you gotta give him credit when credit is standing in line for bread up I've got a sick confession. I'm barely hanging on. My fingertips are gone. The greatest of depressions makes a great impression. My fingertips are gone. You gotta give him
I really do too as a listener. I feel like, wow, they're actually putting effort into this because it's so easy to rhyme and, sing every other bar. And when you fill
Mhm.
in the gaps and all the spaces, you're challenging my brain. So thank you. If you had to give advice to your younger self, like before you started to make music or upload a track to Spotify, what would you tell yourself?
First, the first thing that comes to mind is save every song you ever write. Never throw them away because I've lost too many and they'll pop in my mind sometimes like, oh, I know that song, but I lost it forever.
Oh,
So
yeah.
keep track of them no matter what. Keep trying to get better and keep practicing and that's about it, really, I think.
I didn't even think about that, like loss of music or, I'm sure like moving, that all has its challenges. So,
Absolutely. I've had computers crash and I know there was a song I was working on that is gone forever, and I'll think of it 10 years later at this point, like, oh, that song was so good, and I don't remember exactly how it went.
oh man. I think it's rad that you kind of listen to the music that you create too, because it's probably therapeutic to create it and then also to listen to it, and then that you can like tweak it and come up with
Oh yeah.
inspiration in the future.
It is so therapeutic, and I'm guessing that's why I've probably written and recorded over 100 songs, because it is literal therapy for me. I mean, anytime something goes bad in my life, I write about it, write a song or two or 10 about it, and it's so helpful for me to do that.
Maybe, just maybe, this will be the thing that drives me crazy. Save me, please save me. I've been in a full-blown panic lately. First it comes on real slow, then it engulfs everything you know. It swallows you head to toe. I'm trying to fight it. I'm in a full-blown panic lately. I'm in a full-blown panic.
There isn't enough time to go over everything I love. Plan It Now, A Kid Fear, Full Blown Panic. That is such Full Blown Panic is great.
Yeah, that's one of my more recent favorites, actually. My son also loves that song.
Oh,
Yeah.
that must be, that makes a difference.
Having a son in general makes a huge difference in everything, but the fact that he likes some of my songs is beautiful to me. I love it. It's so cool.
I really appreciate you taking the time, Ed. Like, thank you for talking to me.
No, I appreciate you taking the time.
Laughter